Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Number 11 is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, number 68. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Bader racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in. And if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Ball 2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium. It's 3-0 New York. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
Cardinals. First baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
In now, Yadier Molina, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here. Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game. Into the box now, Michael Lee. And the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against him.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. Into the box, Nate Walker. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we can see there that the Redbirds currently lead the NL in that department. Still only 1 out in the inning. Right side, hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Batting 6th, second baseman, number
Stepping
11.
up to the plate, number 11. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out to right field. Lee has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
1-2. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher
Now
that has a good fastball.
number
What does he do?
68.
He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, number 68. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball. Bader, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hey. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In now, Michael Wacha. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Jerko is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Ozuna stands at second with 2 gone. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Here's Waka now 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1 through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Nimmo. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Sinker's low, but called for a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Sinker is right there for a called strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues,
Now
you have to expect a certain
number
amount of this.
11.
There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, number 11. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
No balls and one strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. The 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Austin Jackson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Popped him up. Jerko has room in foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Flores at third. Darno on at second with 2 down. Pops this one up. Number 3 in foul ground, and this will land foul. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Rafael Montero answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Jed Jerko now. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 1 for 2.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Montero, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at fourth. I'd be looking deep.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. High and deep to right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now, Nate Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Two and 0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's the 2-0. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Molina scores. 2 runs score. Throw to third, but he's in there. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher's talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. A man at third with 1 away. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Four runs here in this half inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Conforto over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another shot now. Ahmed Rosario will start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Pitch popped up. And that's going to land foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. So here now's the pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Leading
He's
off for
0 for
St.
1
Louis.
thus far.
Pitcher, Michael Wacha.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher.
The
Certainly
batter,
not the night he
third
wanted to
baseman,
have.
Jed Gurko.
Here's Jed Gurko now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Nimmo in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Conforto has a play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. And here's the former first-round draft choice,
Leading off for the
Brandon
Mets,
Nimmo.
Right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lee coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Standing in, Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Two and two to the Mets catcher. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And that one just missed outside. His career line against Waka, he's got 1 hit in 28 tries. Flores, the runner at third. d'Arnaud at second with 2 gone. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Bader moves over. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Seth Lugo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Michael Lee.
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, Michael Lee.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
The 1-2. There's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, number 3.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 3. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ripped toward the gap in right. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted great.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping into the box, number 11. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that misses 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Harrison Bader would be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. On a line, that's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A runner on first with 2 away. Count is 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Mets 3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Weaver is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 7.
Paul DeYoung will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate, number 68. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. One and two now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he takes a cold strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rosario's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
First baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jed Jerko. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. DeYoung stands at first with 1 out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here comes Cespedes. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-0 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-1 now to Cespedes. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. But they still face a 7-run deficit.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
First baseman number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Flores leads off first with 1 away. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, the pitcher,
David
Your
Wright
attention,
will be
please.
summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at
Number
first
1.
and 1 gone in the inning.
David Wright.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Line toward right center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 68. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Popped him up. Jerko moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Mets 6. Paul Sewell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. One and one. The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Digging in, Nate Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled away. Three and 2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Weaver.
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Adams.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there.
He
blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
In now, Harrison Bader, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Adams, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Cards leave 1. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Lee is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
12-6 the final tally here. The St. Louis Cardinals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Michael Wacha earns win number 4 on the season. Steven Matz allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.